The Westminster Foundation for Democracy (WFD) launched their Environmental Democracy Program at the British High Commissioner's residence in Cape Point on Thursday, 3rd October 2024. The launching evening network event saw various stakeholders from environmental advocates, National Assembly members, and civil society leaders, to name a few. Here is the launching statement from the Gambia representative of Westminster Foundation for Democracy, Madam Tawinjai Sarr.
Thank you very much, Usman. Thank you very much, Harriet. Thank you, everyone, for coming. As Harriet likely said, this project is mainly about environment and democracy. And I'm sure everybody will be wondering how and why are these two linked together. Of course, with WFD working in the area of democracy and climate change being something that is high on the agenda of the globe, I could say, the world, I could say, and Gambia being a very vulnerable country, we deem it fit to link these two, simply because, as we know, the Gambia is transiting into a democratic state, and the parliament being one of the most important institutions in this country. And yet, during the assessment that we've done, we tend to see that parliamentarians are not involved in issues such as climate, such as environment, and we all suffer the brunt of the environment due to climate change, as Harriet has rightly said. So WFD, being one of the institutions that promote democracy, deem it fit that such a project will do very well for the Gambia, because we are one of the G33, one of the countries that suffer from the effects of climate change, and being very vulnerable with low literacy levels, as well as women being part of those that suffer the most. And the actors, 80% of the actors in the environment are women. So the reasons for coming up with this project is to ensure that everybody is included into the processes of climate change, as we report to the UNFCCC as a country with our NDC, and coming to our second NDC, most of the ambitions that the Gambia has stated are yet to be fulfilled. So that being the case, we think that it is important, because the main stakeholder that is left out in these processes is the National Assembly members. And by virtue of the fact that building their capacity to know what is their role in this, we think that this project can achieve that objective. And that being the case, we identified some activities like an assessment of the legislation that we have, because all legislations are passed at the National Assembly, and also to have other activities such as bringing sectors together to assess the gaps and come up with the solutions that can help the country to have a firm footing in responding to the UNFCCC in our NDCs, but also to build the capacity of vulnerable stakeholders to ensure that we contribute to combating climate change. This is basically what the project is all about. And we cannot do it alone. Of course, we need stakeholders like you to join us in ensuring that we fulfill or achieve the objectives of this project. So I thank the British High Commission and the staff on behalf of WFD, but also the National Assembly members, who are our main partner in the country, to ensure that we join hands together to make sure that the objectives are fulfilled, but also to ensure that whatever comes out of this project can inform proper legislation, can inform better legislation for the people. And on that note, I would like to thank you, because it's a Thursday evening, everybody's busy, should have rushed home, but you left your journey home to come and join us to celebrate with us, or to have this project launch. And after this, we'll be counting on you. We will be knocking on your doors, because we think that you are the best stakeholders that we can join hands with to achieve the objectives of this project. So thank you very much, everyone, especially my colleague Usman, who has been doing fantastic job with Ida and other staff of the embassy, and under the leadership of Harriet, to make sure that we have a fruitful launching and to also mingle and network with all of you so that we can learn more on this new topic. It's a topic that is really new to us, even the staff, but I'm sure as we sail through, we'll be able to become champions in making sure that we have solutions to climate change and linking it to democracy. Because democracy is all about participation and inclusion, and we think that we can use the tool to have objectives, but also to have solutions to what we are faced with, especially poverty, literacy, and of course climate change. So thank you very much, Harriet.